Welcome to the pre-show. So if you can tell me how the volume levels are. Got a little different audio setup tonight. How's everybody doing tonight? We're ready to get this party started. 5 minutes. Just enough time to get a drink, snacks, and hit the restroom. we've got a fair bit on tap today. We're going to mow some grass, try to get some grass collected for silage. We've got a fair bit of compost made up. We need to go sell some of that. We've got a little bit more cultivation to do, and maybe, if there's enough time, we're going to start putting some seed in the ground. I'm curious if anybody watched a new and noteworthy enhanced tabbing video today, what you thought of that mod. "30 seconds. And welcome back to Susquehanna River Valley. It is late autumn, day 18 of 24. We've got a fair bit of work we need to get done today. Hopefully we can get this grass collected. I'm going to put it into the GTX silage fermenter. Hey Carla, what's up? I've got a couple loads of compost we need sold. Got a little bit of cultivation left to do on field 12. And then if everything works out, we're going to be putting some seed in the ground tonight. VI Planet, how are you doing today? Do you play SnowRunner? Have you gotten into Season 4? Oh, Carla, hope you're doing better. I would like to know how the audio levels are. I am working on a different audio setup tonight. I know Season 4 is rough. Diesel Sims, welcome to the stream. Look at that fancy 2-month badge. Oh, I wish you a good recovery, Carla. All right, that's great. How about the game audio, the background music? Is it all a decent mix? Well, I hope it's better. Hope it's clearer. Now, today's new and noteworthy video, that was the headset mic, but using some different audio filters. And then after I recorded that video, I remembered we had a mic stand down in the basement. We got our oldest kid when she was into doing some karaoke and stuff. So I got that out and rigged up the new mic. Jalen, how you doing tonight? Well, seasons can be both success or catastrophe. Oh, it's all good, Jalen. We kind of got tired of waiting for you, so we went ahead and started. Yeah, we're gonna put this into the GTX silo. I figured we had full growth grass, and you know, if I just let it go, I definitely don't need the silage, but maybe I could use the money. Maybe I could sell it later. Well, Jalen, the key is that you end the stream with more points than you started. Kind of the thing. Silage in the silo could be the same as money in the bank. If I leave the grass on the field, it's going to go away in winter, and it doesn't do me any good. What has Matt got? 39 million points, or is that 3.9? Lost Outbreak 6. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, if this compost starts paying off, then I'll be able to buy that BGA, and I can do the same. Although I am down $91,000 to Formulator Gaming. All that straw. I was not expecting anywhere near that much straw. Well, I'm doing pretty good. Outbreak, how are you doing tonight? All right, that's the grass. We've had a fair bit of lag on the server tonight. I'm not sure if it's because the compost machine is running or not. Of course, I'm in the same boat as I was with the straw collection. I don't have a forage wagon yet. All right, we got 55,000 liters of compost on top of the 26,000 here. So that's what, 3 loads? We get about $13,000 per load. So it's $39,000 more. Oh, the straw me mod? Yeah. Then you just run out of time collecting it, right? Oh, we don't need lag. Oh my gosh. That's the last thing I need going 86 miles an hour down the road hauling compost, is to have the server lag out. Gotta make sure we catch the air. Yep. 2 more loads. Then we'll see how much money we have. Then we've got to go get the biggest collector we can. Off we go, load number 2. So this should get us up to around 80,000. what's up. Don't know, Diesel Sims. Did you log into the YouTube account through the or in the Steam Deck? Yeah, it may only work to chat your own messages. So I saw that SnowRunner is now part of the Xbox Game Pass. The description they had was kind of funny in the press release. They called it an off-road racing game. I was like, SnowRunner is not a racing game. Clearly, whoever wrote that has no idea. I guess you could be attempting to race to the fuel pump. It's a race. Can you get what you need done before you run out of fuel? Matthew St. Louis, welcome to the stream. Jalen, you could have doubled your points. All right, so about $93,000. Wonder what kind of forage wagon that'll buy. Looks like we gotta get the Bergman. $160 to her name. Hey, Henry. Welcome to the stream. It's hard to believe I've used this truck for nearly 9 hours. Crispy like a tortilla chip. Snap. Oh, no risk, no reward. All right, hopefully we'll have another load of compost by the end of the screen. I like that last jump. Truck makes a nice smooth landing. All right, off to the store. So what's everybody been up to this evening? Work all day, party all night. Hey, Henry. Scooters Workbench, welcome to the stream. The road gets narrow up here. Oh, what do you got? About another 2 weeks left in school? Carter, this is not an open multiplayer server. All right, we're going to need to take it easy on the way back. The crash counter is 0. Except for there. Hey, Carrie, what's up? Now, that whole section of the road is sketchy. It gets super narrow. Oh, that tree that just jumped out in front of me. This Bergman is not very well balanced on the hitch. All right, who's willing to win it all or lose it all? We're picking up some grass. We're going to put it in the GTX silo here. You never know, Scooter, this might be a full-on victory. Now the GTX is the one right here behind us. David, how you doing tonight? If you're talking about the rake, yes, indeed. It is indeed on the Mod Hub. It has PTO and hose pass through. Yeah, the GTX silage thingy, the fermenting silo, takes grass, chaff, converts it to silage, and we get some digestate too. Well, the GTX silo thing is definitely in the Giants Mod Hub. That is the only place he releases his mods. Well, thanks, David. Everybody was saying the volume was good. Had a good audio mix on the other stuff. We've got a completely different audio setup tonight. I have to say, Screws Workbench, how do you like the mic? I think it's pretty good. The software is pretty whiz bang. I think we're going to have to clean this tractor off a little bit. So yeah, this is a GTX fermenting silo. So this holds 800,000 liters of total product. And its work time is based on seasons duration. So at 24-day seasons, this is the slowest work time that it's going to have. Yeah, I got the Wave 3. I wanted to get that one because it has a capacitive touch mute button on the top. Makes it super easy to mute. The Wave 1 has a mute button on the front. Now we can see a lot better. See, I think the secret sauce with the Wave mics is the software. So let me show it to you real fast. So here's the Wave software. And of course we have our mic input. And then we have two different mixes. I've got the stream output, and then I've got monitor mix going to my headphones. So then I've added other audio sources. So if we had Discord chat going on, that would be right here. We've got our music, so I can mute and unmute the music. And we've got our game sound here, sound effects. And I could add three more inputs. And then it allows you to really just do all of your audio mixing here and then ship one output over to OBS. Whoa. But yeah, that silo, since it also gives us digestate, you know, we have now fertilizer, or if we have a place that can sell digestate, we have another revenue source. Now, if we fill up the GTX silo, I'll have to put the rest of this in the concrete silo, or the concrete silo. Yeah, you could always send individual channels. In fact, that's what I'm doing with the mic. I've got the mic going straight to OBS, so then I can apply some filters in OBS to it. And then I have everything else mixed into one input. But if I wanted to shout something like going to channel, let's say Discord, straight into OBS, I could do that too. So let me show you how you set it all up. So like we would go here and we can add browser, okay? And then we can come here, we click this, and then it pulls up the audio settings in Windows. And we come down here and let's say Chrome, okay? We want to send this to Wavelength browser, okay? And then when we have something audio playing in the browser, it's going to show up here. So let me mute this. So now you can see I've got an audio source playing there, and it's showing up in the browser. And if I didn't have the output muted, you would have heard that. Kalish, what is up? Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, I mean the wave 1 will work. They basically have it integrated with their software. You can't use their software on anything else. The main differences between the wave 1 and the wave 3 is that the wave 1 has a volume knob on the front, and if you push the volume knob, it mutes the mic. The wave 3 has a capacitive touch mute button on the top, and then the volume knob actually has 3 functions. So you can adjust the mic gain with the knob, you can adjust the volume of a monitor, a headphone monitor port out the back of the mic, so you can adjust the volume on that, or you can adjust the PC monitor mix through that button. But they both have the same software, the same other internal components. And then I added some OBS filters. So I've got a noise gate, I've got an EQ added, and a compressor added, kind of to knock down those high, loud voices. So in order for the OBS filters to be applied, I had to put the mic in separate. Big money, big money, big money, big money. Yeah, I've got the OBS, I've got the filters in OBS applied just to the mic input. So the noise gate is set to hopefully knock down background sounds. The EQ is set to enhance the voice. And then, of course, the compressor is set, so if I get super excited and I start to scream, it knocks that down so it doesn't blow the mic out. The software has its own kind of audio treatments of the mic. But really the plugins are just 100% I mean, they're just standard VTS plugins in OBS. So you just add them to an audio source, any audio source. So they're obviously only in effect through OBS. GoldenEye, how are you doing tonight? Indeed, we have a different mic setup. Completely different audio setup. Come on, Bessie. Let's go up the hill. Oh, it was a good day to be at the beach. It was mid-80s here, I think. It's going to be warming up for the next 2 weeks. A little light on the mod drop today. Not a lot of mods hit the Giants Mod Hub. Fair bit of updates, but not a lot of brand new stuff. I thought that enhanced tabbing was pretty cool. I don't know if I'm ever going to really use it, but I thought probably the most useful feature was the ability to assign kind of tab slots, the Alt 1, 2, and 3, to kind of hot tab to something. In 17, we had the vehicle group switcher. I never really used it, but I know it was quite popular. That's good to hear, Diesel. Hopefully you'll find that the new windows help keep your house a lot cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter. A few years ago, we placed our windows, and it was a night and day difference. So we used to have single pane windows with storm windows, and in the summer we get a ton of light. And we've got a big bay window in the front of the house. Now you could stand in front of that window and just feel the solar radiation coming in. Really heated up the house. But after we replaced the windows, you could stand right in front of that new double pane window. I think it's got argon gas in it or something. And you have no idea the sun's even up, because there is absolutely no radiation heat coming into the window there. Yeah, our house was built in the late 50s, like 59, I think. So I'm sure that those windows were original to the house. I know the house looked a lot better once we took the storm windows off of it, but we actually replaced the windows in the dead of winter. There was actually a little bit of snow on the ground when the guys were out replacing the windows. Oh, we're not even up. Jalen, I don't know anything about Instagram. Is it one of those things where you put a message up, they get a notice? Do they get a notice that there's a message, or do they actually get the text of the message? Super Query, what is up? F1 tractor racing? That sounds interesting. I don't think I've ever seen it before. Hey, is it Singiz? I'm not really sure how you pronounce that. But at any rate, welcome to the stream. We'll just call you Jenkins. Mr. Jenkins? How are you doing? This contraption makes a rather big turning circle. Oh, I lost points. We'll go take a look at that cultivator in a minute. Black Rain promotions. I have never had that issue. Sounds like a mod issue. If hitting your Y key or whatever you've changed your change seed type button to, if that doesn't change the seed type, that sounds like maybe you've got a mod conflict. Now there was a mod out there called Real Seed, where you put in very specific seed, like you put in wheat, and wheat only did wheat. So it's possible maybe you have that mod activated, you just don't realize it. Yep, we got wheels. So this particular mod is the 770, the K770, and I'm pretty sure it came from the Giants Mod Hub. I think, don't we have that cedar? Yeah, I've got that cedar. I haven't had any issues changing seed type. Now you might want to go update it. Make sure the one you get it from the Giants Mod Hub, because I do know that that's where it's posted there. Make sure you have the latest version of that particular mod. So yeah, probably about 90% of the mods on this server came from the Giants Mod Hub. I don't know about that, hey Henry. I mean, he might be a John Deere fan, and that probably would spell disaster. I have to tell you, this music is pretty sweet. Usually I don't hear it. Usually it's just piped into OBS and I don't hear any of it, but now I'm hearing it. It's pretty nice. John Deere makes some very nice yard art. Blends in with the grass. Oh, we were just about full. I do agree, Eddie. I do agree. I do wish it ran a little bit better. It can really drag down a system. But I understand the reasoning behind the performance is that Nitrodad changed the view distance on all the trees, so that on a nice clear day you can see trees way off in the distance. The map doesn't feel so empty. I'm sure we've all seen maps where the trees, you can literally see them spawn in because the draw distance is so short. Now, hopefully the changes that they're making with Farm Sim 22 and the implementation of DX12, we won't have as big of performance issues when we have things like really long draw distances on trees. because right now the game is trying to render trees in a 360-degree radius around us, whereas with occlusion culling, that is the feature in DX12 that FarmSim 22 is going to take advantage of, that only renders things in your field of view. So things behind us do not get rendered. I was actually down at Arnold's right before the stream. We filled up the tractor, got a burger, drink. Eddie, I think anything that runs FarmSim 19 will run FarmSim 22. We don't really know what the minimum requirements are, but with DX12, there are so many visual optimizations going on. I can only imagine that whatever runs FarmSim 19 will run FarmSim 22 just fine. Oh, Carrie. Oh, sorry, David. You know you never drink and farm? Paul, how are you doing tonight? It sounds like you've got super strength enabled. If you right click on the valve, it throws the vehicle, or yeah, sounds like you've got super strength enabled. Yeah, I had a can of cheer wine. And Arnold's famous bacon cheeseburger. I'm doing pretty good, Paul. Is there any way to disable super strength? Well, yeah. Typically, you've got to actually enable it. No, David, cheer wine is like a cherry flavored soda. It is a smaller distributed area. I think they have it up in New York. Rabbit Rob, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's definitely a regional thing. Welcome to the stream. Well, Rabbit Rob, we would not have it any other way. Hey, I figure if you're going to invite me into your living room, I need to be hospitable. The Farming Sims, welcome to the stream. It's probably like Fanta. Is Fanta more national now? All right, this might be the last load we can dump in here. Rabbit Rob, thank for the super chat. It is indeed hump day. Hey, everybody know what day it is? That's what the camel says. Camel says, what day is it? It's hump day. So I am super excited for the weekend because I am taking all next week off. So you all might be in store for some midday streams next week. I'm going to try to come up with some content. I just might start the Big Boys and Their Big Toys series. Trying to find a map for that. Nebraska Lands is going to be my fallback if I can't find another map. Well, Eddie, it depends on your time zone. When's a midday stream for you? What time zone are you in? That's just not your night, hey Henry. Just not your night. David, I was just going to do a regular play on it. I might actually bring out course play. I know Scooter's Workbench wants me to do auto drive, but I have no idea how to do auto drive. I can muddle my way through the modified course play. Oh, come on, Jaden. You got nearly 800,000 points. You're up 500,000. You're doing pretty good tonight. Yeah, it's Super Squiggy. Farm Sim League. In fact, we have a team. I have a team called No Dogs Allowed. We participated in the first online tournament. I think we actually played against the Crone team. I mean, if there's some interest, I could probably stand up a multiplayer server and have it set up to do the tournament map. We could have some Discord teams that could go head to head. Fury Machine Gaming, welcome to the stream. David, it depends on where you get the server from and how many slots. So typically server hosts will have a minimum slot count. I typically get my multiplayer servers from from game servers. And I think their lowest rate is for like 8 players. And if you use their 2021 sale discount, you get 20%. And at that point, it's about $6.95 a month. Now, any server that we have in the Discord is 100% paid for by the community. So I have a multiplayer video out there. It has a referral code for game servers, and thankfully plenty of folks have made use of that, and as such I've got a pretty good credit with them. So whenever we need a server, I just fire one up. I haven't paid for a server since 2018 maybe. Yeah, the Streamlabs bot is what's doing the gamble. So you'll get points for participating in chat. You get points for watching the stream. All right, Carrie, catch you later. I can imagine 3 a.m. is going to be very early. That's less than 6 hours for me. Yeah, usually the farm sim servers are priced out at something like $1 a month per slot. So a slot is basically a concurrent player. So an 8-slot server would allow up to 8 simultaneous players logged in and playing at the same time. The max number of slots for farm sim server is 16. So in theory, if you're being charged $1 a slot, that would be $16 a month. Now there are plenty of different servers out there, or server hosts, and they all offer a little different pricing, a little different feature set. But Game Servers pretty much has a perennial sale going on. In fact, last year you could get 20% off any order anytime using the code 2020 sale. Of course, January 1 comes and the codes change to 2021 sale. So you can pick up a 8-slot server for about $6.95 a month. Now, if you pay 6 months or a year in advance, then you get even more discounts. Black Rain Promotions, yes. Everyone has to have the exact same mods, the exact same versions. typically there is a mod limit. So game servers has a 4 gig limit. That includes the map. That does not include the DLC. So DLCs or Giants maps do not count toward that total. But typically someone would be the server admin. They would have access to the web interface, and the web interface is how you would upload mods. This map does not have Maze Plus built into it. Yes, some companies do have larger storage. I think there's a company called Nitrodad. You can pay more, obviously more money, but you can pay more money for more mod storage. There you go, 25 gigs of storage. Now, I do have to say, as a general rule, you probably want to run your server mod folder with as few mods as needed. That way you can run the server nice, lean and mean. Lean and mean. That's what I want to say. So go ahead and look up. I've got a few different multiplayer videos in my how-to mod playlist. That'll give you a general idea about how to manage a server. So I've actually been thinking of putting together a list of videos to make once Farm Sim 22 drops. I'm probably going to be redoing a whole boatload of videos. The multiplayer videos are going to be some of those. Oh, total victory for everybody. That deserves. Congratulations to everybody that was in on that. I have to say, multiplayer in Farm Sim can really change the game. I know lots of people that once they start playing multiplayer, they don't do single player anymore. All right, we've got this grass picked up. All right, chat, you all vote. Do we cultivate or do we go seed? We've got just a little bit to cultivate. We have one vote for cultivate. Gonna raise your cultivate quote with a seed quote. All right, we have 2 cultivate, 1 for seed. We've tied her up. Who's gonna win? Let your voice be heard. This is, of course, a democracy, unless I just don't like the vote, and then I will just make it a dictatorship. All right, we're going to seed. We're going to bring out the big boy. All right, hold on. Hold on. This was doing this in the spring. We couldn't open the seed door. So button number 14. Button 14, where are you? Hold on, I gotta figure out where button 14 is on the side panel. There we go. All right, let's see what we can plant. Pretty much plant wheat, barley, oat, canola. Let's check out our prices. All right, let's put in millet. Let's do that. Oh, what type of blizzard did you get? No, Jenkins, it is something going on with the server or something. I can basically be on. I'm on the seeder. In does nothing. I can hit in all day. Does absolutely nothing. If I hit the same function over on my side panel, the door opens. In just doesn't do it. All right, so the question, does this direct seed? Grass and legume. That's a nice one. We'll go with that. Oh, yes, I remember the cedar with the wine. All right, Diesel, thanks for dropping by. Let's get rid of that offset. Let's see, are we getting our fertilization? We are. Great. Looks like I'm having some pretty good luck tonight in Gamble. Oh, and Super QWERTY, I don't know if anybody answered you earlier, but we don't know each other personally. We just know each other by interacting in chat. Lots of these folks are long-time viewers of the channel. Jalen, I don't know if we're going to hit 1 million. We've got a long way to go to get to 1 million subscribers. Oh, I lost all my points. Well, there you got your 1 million points. Yeah, you hit your 1 million. Now it'll be a bit harder to lose them all. I don't know what bank. Is bank even a command? Well, Super QWERTY, it's something to do while I just sit here and be utterly boring. That's right, Scooter's Workbench. I am the weakest link. You can do a how about you do a duel? Do explanation duel and then and then put my name in. You can ask the Magic 8 Ball a question. Oh, death by chocolate blizzard. Chocolate ice cream with brownie chunks and chocolate pieces. Oh, you know the 8 Ball. The 8 Ball's going to say that is uncertain. The answer is within thyself. So we've got 2 more loads of compost. So we could get out of here with about, so 26, 39,000, just under 39,000. Maybe the glass is half full because it's leaking. Well, David, when you spend half your time looking at chat, you're not watching the road. All right, Fury Gaming, thanks for showing up. Check you later. Hey, you can't say anything that I am nothing but consistent. Consistency is the key. It's exclamation point points. Well, David, that would assume I actually record. Boy, this field is going to give me a heck of a lot of straw next year. Oh, I thought I lost a bunch of points. Did I not even go in on that heist last time? I probably thought about it, but didn't do it. Well, it's never too late to lose all your points. So it's a 13.5 acre field. You can only gamble as many points as you have. So do explanation point points. And the minimum is 10. I think the max is 10,000. They just do explanation point, gamble, space, and then 10. Well, Jalen would just have to see if the 8-ball is right or not. All right, we're either going to have 1.6 million points or we're going to have 0. Let's see what it's going to be. Just type it in like this. Will the adventurers find John Deere technicians? Will they turn up completely empty-handed? Will a bunch of farmers tell them to get off my lawn? Only time will tell. Oh, I am zeroed out. Yeah, Super Cordy, we are on a server right now. I'm the only one on, but this is a multiplayer series. Several farmers have their own farm. Yeah, I have a big goose egg for points now. Risk it all, lose it all. So when we turn around, I'll show you the different farms. So we own all of this land down here in this corner. Red Dirt Ranch has this farm here. Farmulator Gaming, he does streaming over on Facebook. He's got this farm here. This farm is by Northern Alex. I think he streams on Twitch. And this farm currently isn't in use by anyone. And then Raznik has a contractor yard up here. He does contract work for others. I don't know, Super Quirty, I'm looking for your command. Yeah, heist is like, what, 50%? Oh no, heist. I don't remember what I put the percentages on. Well, if you ask Matt, it's like 99%, 1%. Maybe the bot was taking a coffee break. Well, David, it is because we have a new mic. And welcome to the stream. Oh, it is an Elgato Wave 3. I got it because the software that it comes with is super whack. Makes managing multiple audio inputs so much easier. It has like up to a 9-way mixer, software mixer. Well, hopefully it doesn't sound like I have a cold. Is it all nasally? No, super whack is something I just made up. But yeah, the software is really good. All right, guys, I want to thank you for coming out and watching. We have pretty much hit our 2-hour time limit. We will probably be right back here on Susquehanna River Valley tomorrow night. We've got more planting to do. We've got another field here to mow and collect the grass on. We're going to have some compost to haul. But basically, we have 6 game days to finish up our planting before winter comes, and I really don't know what kind of weather we're going to see here on Susquehanna. We may or may not have an early freeze, which would then put a complete end to our field work. I want to thank all of our farm hands, farm bosses, and farm barons. If you wish to join the channel, you can do so by clicking the join button down by the subscribe button. And as always, happy farming.